An independent study of the City of Markham's more than 16,000 ash trees was done in 2012. It placed a benefit value on the trees at roughly $47 million. Trees matter, and they most certainly matter to the residents of Markham. One of the first resident groups to sound the alarm about the effects of the emerald ash borer was the Angus Glen Ratepayers Association, led by resident Meg Stokes. Early signs of unhealthy ash trees along the area's beautifully canopied Dancers Drive had the group contacting the city.
Hi, my name is Meg Stokes, and I'm proud to live in Markham, and I love my neighborhood of Angus Glen. And I'm not the only one. In 2012, while I was president of the local Ratepayers Association, I was contacted by some very concerned neighbors that live on the beautiful Dancers Drive. Their message was loud and clear. Something was wrong with the ash trees, and we'd better do something about it quickly. Do you know the part of Markham I'm talking about? If you don't, take a drive along Dancers Drive. It is well worth the trip. The Angus Glen area is part of the city's new urban design. We have beautiful streetscapes that encourage residents to go outside and take a walk and visit with their neighbors. To be honest, we take our neighborhood assets, like the big 20-year-old trees, very seriously. Dancers Drive was one of the first streets built in Angus Glen. It is lined with ash trees on both sides of the street. Angus Glen residents spotted the early signs of the EAB infestation, including yellowing and thinning foliage and bark splitting on the ash trees in our community. We also saw tree crowns beginning to thin and lots of new green shoots appearing along the tree roots and big clusters of seeds weighing down some branches. At that time, we didn't see any of the little green beetles, but we could clearly see something was wrong with these trees. We learned that the problem was not just in the Angus Glen area. Ash trees can be found throughout the city of Markham and in other towns and cities in the region, the province, and now the country. There are 3 things that I would like to share with you. 1, the city responded quickly to this devastating issue. It was clear that Markham was already alert and knowledgeable about the emerald ash borer, or as it's commonly known, EAB, and the damage that it could do. 2, our city retained one of North America's best-known EAB experts as technical consultants to help develop their proactive, comprehensive management plan. And 3, the City of Markham is acting responsibly and thoroughly, investing some $15 million in its multi-year management plan. As a fellow Markham resident, I would like to share some things everyone in Markham can do, whether you have ash trees on your private property, in a nearby public space or not. Talk to your neighbors. Call an expert arborist for advice if you have ash trees on your private property. Help care for local trees, whether they are ash trees or not. Plant a tree in your own yard to help maintain and increase the city's tree canopy. And be sure to go to the city's website to learn more about the private tree bylaw. Markham's assessment of the city's ash trees is an ongoing process. I hope I can encourage you to work with our city on this important effort. Markham's trees are an investment in our quality of life, now and in the future. They are an important part of our beautiful neighborhoods and precious to all of us. Please get involved today in its preservation.